welcome back to Below the Influence, Season 2, the only podcast on the internet with more money than Gary Coleman's estate. I'm your host, DeLorian, and this is my co-host,
Jacobo.
Illustrious. And we're here.
Yeah, so welcome back.
Yep.
And if you're just starting to watch, you are in for quite the treat.
Yeah, a little treat-a-roo.
A little treat-a-rooney. Tonight we have our first guest, but before we get into that, I want to talk to you about beef prices in America.
Uh-oh.
What's going on there?
I've been trying to stick to more chicken and fish recently. But,
Okay.
my girl did go to Stater's recently. If you're not from Orange County, Stater Brothers is a grocery store. And she was complaining about the price of skirt steak, which I was in the middle of something, and I was like, why are you texting me about this?
Sorry, you're blowing my mind. Stater Brothers is only in Orange County?
No, it's the home of the Heartland. It's a Southern California thing.
Okay, I had no idea it was either only Southern
Yeah, I think
California.
they're primarily
too,
based
so.
out of San Bernardino or the Inland Empire. I don't know about you guys, but I like me a filet mignon. Or maybe even a ribeye.
Okay.
It looks like a fat woman's foot. That's the kind of steak that I like.
Never mind.
Foot steak.
Real bloody, like when a white woman gets real fat and just her feet just look like raw meat, just
Reminds him of
hanging
like
over the sandals.
Like a
You know what
bound
I'm talking-
Chinese woman's foot.
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, last year I was able to go out and get a ribeye for $7, $8 a pound. That shit is now $15 a pound.
Is it Biden's fault?
Or
It's
you buying?
100%. It's Joe Biden
I love Brandon.
And Joe Budden.
and Joe Budden and Kamala. There's a conspiracy because they don't want people to eat meat.
Really?
No.
Hey, did you know about cornflakes?
What about them?
Cornflakes was initially invented as an anti-masturbation.
Yeah, it was Kellogg's. Those guys
Yeah.
were fucking weird.
Yeah,
They
they
were
thought
weird.
that meat was making people masturbate more.
Oh, well, I mean, it's true.
Is it?
beefs you up with all the testosterone. You just need to. You never eaten like a big steak and then just wanked one out in the steakhouse bathroom?
At the Sizzlers?
No, usually
Sir?
when my girlfriend and I go to
This is a
TGI
salad bar.
Fridays, yes, we prefer to fuck in the salad bar.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring out our guest.
Sure. Season 2, we're doing new things. We got one of our dear friends that we've known both for a while, graphic designer, creative director, illustrator, overall badass, Graf the Ruler, a.k.a. Grafik, a.k.a. Garrett Arreguin. Come on in.
Come in.
Can you get a crowd?
100%.
Yeah, let's get a crowd. Yeah. Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to the show. Hey,
What's going on?
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You smell good.
You do smell good. I can smell you from over here.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's start this off with the first shot of the season. Garrett, I know that you don't drink because you're addicted to cornflakes, but I brought you this. It's an old-timey chocolate drink. It's not chocolate milk, chocolate drink.
Just don't forget to shake it.
Yeah.
Because it says it on there like 19 times. But please shake it.
Is this oat milk?
It's goat milk.
Goat milk.
We are drinking Lagavulin, the Nick Offerman edition.
And as we drink this shot, you already know what time it is.
Do I have to chug this whole thing?
One sip.
I drink it all.
God damn it. I know that.
It's worse every time. It's worse every time.
I
It
know.
literally tastes like...
This is strong.
Too strong.
What do you think about beef prices in America?
My nipples
Do
hurt as
they
fuck.
do they piss you off?
I'm vegan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm trying to rid my body of all these toxins.
Okay.
That's why you didn't drink. Okay. So it was yeah.
You just drink goat milk. You know how many
It's made out of goat.
You know how many goats they had to kill to make that?
17.
That's 17.5, but close enough.
Is there a dwarf goat?
No, it's half a goat.
The Nigerian pygmy goats.
So what's up?
I mean, we're just drinking and smoking and having a good time.
Just
I'm
hanging
glad
out?
you're here. No, yeah, a little background.
Oh, I was walking by. I saw you guys. I figured I just.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey, you saw the lights. You guys can't see it, but we got stage lights now. We look really, really crisp.
I think that they would be able to see that.
Well,
They can't.
he saw the stage lights from outside. But a little background. Both Jake and I have known Graf the Ruler for, I don't know, you've probably known him for 15 years.
I met Grafik in 1994.
I was born in
At
Nigeria.
this point, he was at a weird transitionary role in his life. He was working security detail for the Steve Wilkos show. And I was a guest. I had been accused of beating my Nigerian pygmy goat. And they brought me on the show. I thought I was getting all expenses paid vacation.
To Chicago, right?
Steve Wilkos told me to sit down. Then he asked me to stand up. He asked me to sit down. I was like, dude, I need to leave. And he's like, where are you going, you coward? And Grafik was the one that...
mass.
Yeah, he's the one that escorted me out.
Oh,
Grafik.
shit.
That's how I met him.
And I met him through Jake, so...
I can't keep up with you guys.
But no, he's an amazing graphic designer. We've several of my music projects. He's handled a lot of the graphic designs, helped with music videos. Amazing creative, and we're happy to have you on the show.
He ruined my music career.
Well, you made me believe in my music career, so I'll cheers you
Look,
to that.
if it wasn't for everything that we ever went through, you guys wouldn't be here right now.
I mean, we might be.
And I wouldn't be a guest. So
Well, that's
Exactly.
true. That's true.
Season 2 starting off with a bang.
A big bang.
Sizzle, sizzle. So tell us about your career. What are you working on right now?
well, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I quit everything earlier this week.
Really? You just
Yeah,
gave up?
I retired.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steve Wilkos.
So I know you guys wanted me to come in here and plug all the cool shit that I'm working on, but
I'm just hoping
I wanted
you
to
buy
get-
Jeffrey Epstein's island now that you're retired.
so I work in apparel. I work in the apparel industry now. I work in the music industry as well. So I'm doing pretty big things there. I'm like you guys.
Is that a Ridge wallet?
It is a Ridge wallet, but they're not.
Hold on, yeah, we're gonna have to bleep out these guys' names
Yeah,
until they
they're not
sponsor the
paying-
show. Yeah, we.
Do you have the carbon fiber one?
We're like Ridge Brothers. What?
Do you have the
Kinda.
carbon fiber one?
Of course we have the carbon fiber.
I
one.
don't. I have
No, he has
I
the
have
aluminum one like a bitch. I like the carbon fiber one.
Mine's carbon
Well, which
fiber.
one do you have, Fred?
I have a Gucci wallet. It's like twice as much as theirs.
Yeah, but Gucci looks stupid.
Yeah.
It's made out of leather. And
Yeah,
you're
and you bought it in Mexico. It's
and you're a
probably fake.
poser.
These-
Fuck you.
These are Gucci Ridge wallets.
Fuck.
Ridge by Gucci.
GucciRidge.gov.
That's dope.
Cool.
I like your wallet.
I like your wallet.
Well, thanks.
Yours is green though.
It is. Yours is not green.
No, mine's black.
You
African
guys are
American.
good at colors, man.
Okay.
All right. So you're doing clothing. You're doing music. Are you doing both of them at the same time?
Yeah.
So are
Music
you
for
like
clothing.
you have like a sew machine and like you're also making beats
Right.
simultaneously?
Right. Well, the beats are all from the sewing machine.
That makes sense.
I design clothes, and with music, I don't make music. I creatively direct visual content for
What does that mean?
artists.
What does that mean?
Just
Album
music.
covers, single covers, promotional content, billboards, tour campaigns.
So promotional marketing material.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
And visually, I mean, which is a really actually important, as an artist myself, that's a very important aspect of your career because you need to be visually represented the way you see your music. You know, like every artist has their own vision of how their music sounds and how it's seen to other people. And if you don't have the right person doing that, I mean, you could look really, really whack.
Yeah. It's also really subjective too, and it depends on the artist. You know, a lot of mainstream artists are told what to do and how to think and what's the next step for them. So
Have you experienced like working with those kind of artists and the like goofy, wonky
yeah,
things they're told
for sure.
to do?
Yeah, I've dealt with management where they felt like they knew what was in the best interest for the artist, which was completely counter to what the artist wanted for their own career.
So in a situation like that, who do you side with?
I would never side with management. I would
always side
never
with the
side. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, is the
well,
artist paying you?
but what
or-
if
here's
they were right?
Well, here's the thing. If they're right, then you have to go with the obvious. It's like, okay, these people know what they're talking about. But the problem is a lot of people find themselves in A&R management positions where they're more for self. Like they're worried about getting their ideas off and not what's best for their client or
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
artist.
But in a situation where like R. Kelly's like, and maybe we make the album cover look like I'm on Sesame Street,
Well-
then you're allowed to be like, listen, Robert,
Yeah, you know. So I think it really just depends on the position that you're in. So like one of the labels I work with is Interscope, and an artist that I do work with
Up
is
and coming record label, right?
Up and coming, Brad. They just started.
Okay.
One of the artists that I work with is Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay.
Well, I don't have a personal relationship with Machine Gun Kelly, but I have a personal relationship with people at the label. And so if they need something done, like if he has a song coming out and it's going to be, it's going to release in a couple weeks, you know, I'm working with them to make sure they have the assets for it. He'll approve it, you know, he'll say
So he
whatever.
does see it. It's
Oh,
not
for sure.
like it just goes out.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always kind of wondered that too.
And he has his input, you know, so if he has a concept.
And he's just like, make it more pink, bro.
Right. Well, yeah.
Have you ever met him?
I've met him once.
You ever slept with him?
What's he smell like?
Cool water.
Freddie had a pretty important question. I think.
Car Noir.
What was your question for him?
Have you slept with him?
No,
Sure?
I have not. Yeah.
That sounds like a yes.
I don't.
Yes.
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
There you go. That's definitely a yes.
Yeah, I met him once, but it was actually not recently. It was almost 10 years ago. I met him when I was working the Tech 9 tour.
Okay.
I was doing media for Tech 9, and I think it was the All Sixes and the Sevens tour, and Machine Gun was opening up for him, and I had a brand at the time that I was trying to promote, and their tour bus was in the parking lot of the observatory, so I had gone up to the tour bus and was just trying to promote myself while waiting to get into the venue, I guess, and that was the first time I met him.
I really forget that he's been around that long.
He's been around a long time, for sure.
I go out of my way to forget that he exists. But I respect the fact
He
that,
likes
you know,
Eminem more. That's why.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I like Eminem more too.
I don't know.
I'm an Eminem guy.
So what's
Oh,
some of,
you don't
like
like Eminem? That's right.
what's some of like the weirdest requests that you've had? If you could highlight just like a couple
In
of
what
them.
context?
Just like, you know, an artist hits you up and says, I want boop, and it's just fucking like really out there.
Has an artist ever asked you to wear a pig costume and called you Piglet while they spanked you?
No.
Okay. That'd be pretty weird.
They don't need to ask for that.
I think you're the only one that has asked me to do that.
But you wouldn't do it.
No. I don't really have any weird, outlandish requests.
If you want it.
So you've never got
If I was doing cover art for a group like Bloodhound Gang, then I'm sure I would get something weird. But
It's like a country music.
You've never got something that was just
Bloodhound
like,
Gang,
you just got like a request and you're just like,
all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of them. Every time I get hit up to do something, I ultimately am just like, all right, well, because a lot of the time it's like, yeah, I'm doing the thing, I'm creating it, but it's not like it's so much always my idea. You know, it's just like, this is what we want, and then, you know, just kind of work on it from there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of frog?
The eucalyptus tree frog.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you seen Squid Games?
I have. I just finished watching Squid Games.
What'd you think?
Mel, have you?
Yeah.
Have you seen Squid Games?
He he asked me a
Spoiler
question.
warning.
He asked me a question.
Who are you?
Oh, I did have one last question. Oh, I actually had a couple of questions. Has anyone ever stolen your work? And you're like, just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't have to drop names.
Yeah,
But what was
yeah.
that experience like?
You can't.
China.
Really?
The
Yeah,
wrestler?
China, like the country.
Oh.
I did branding for an e-liquid company, and one of the distributions in China, I guess, took the logo that I created and put that onto, like, they started a whole new company,
Oh, shit.
and they took that logo and they branded it on mods on the actual mods.
That's kind of flattering.
So
Yeah, but you're not
I'm
seeing
cool.
it.
I don't give a shit. But
But it's not like it's not like it's got your website linked to the bottom or you're getting any change from it.
No. But I haven't really I haven't seen so much my work get like taken and then like repurposed, but I've seen a lot of people like replicating a concept or an idea.
So, like, would you say they're taking influence from or just flat out taking your idea and redoing it and making it theirs?
I'd say influence because, you know, it's like,
Because there's a fine line. You know
yeah,
what
I mean, I feel like with music or with art or just with the way that things work, you know, now I feel like so much of it is just inspired anyways. You
Yeah.
know, it's like I'm not reinventing the wheel with my work. You know,
It's very difficult to have a completely unique idea.
Yeah, for sure. Especially now with everything being,
So connected.
so it's connected and everything goes by so quick.
That's true.
So it's like it lasts for 30 seconds.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I forgot what album I was listening to. One of my favorite acts, Foxy Shazam, and I very random band, but I remember when their albums would come out years ago. I would sit and like listen to it for hours and hours, and and now even me being an album guy, I find myself not listening to albums as much as I used to.
Well, you're also getting older,
That's
and
true.
and it's like you have bills and you got shit to deal with.
That's
you
true.
know.
You can't just sit in your room and
Doesn't
listen
matter.
to an
It
album.
does not matter. If there was like an Illmatic that dropped today, I'd listen to it.
I'm sure there are Illmatics dropping
There's
left
not.
and right.
Well, but what you're saying is different than what he's saying. You're saying like there are great albums that do drop and we do listen to it, but we're listening to it, as with different ears now. It's not
Yeah.
like we're gonna. It's not like we're gonna take to the what's it called? We're not as impressionable towards some of
Yeah.
these things now.
Yeah, and it does come with getting older and things changing. No, good point.
I noticed it. I noticed it a lot too. Like I grew up listening to, rap music
Backstreet
and
Boys.
Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and Sum 41. Now, as I'm getting older, I'm noticing, just my need for certain types of music is different now. Like I'm not listening to.
What are you listening to right now?
I listen to a lot of folk,
A lot of folk.
country,
You like Morgan Wallen?
Marvin Gaye,
Morgan Wallen, Marvin Gaye?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan.
Sometimes I just listen to Morgan Freeman reciting scripture from the Bible.
Yep.
I'm not religious at all. I just like his voice.
It depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll listen to, 80s music. I like Depeche Mode and The Cure.
Okay.
Or I'll listen to like 90s Latin freestyle music, like Little Susie or Connie. Sometimes I'll listen to gangster rap.
Okay.
Sometimes
Like who?
Machine Gun Kelly,
Eminem.
Eminem.
Two of my favorites.
Feminem. Am I right?
Good one.
Right.
Fucking got him.
Shout out
everybody.
to
Always be your,
Benzino.
always be your hype man.
Benzino.
I got one last question for you. If you could work with any one person in the industry and you just had carte blanche on their project, meaning album cover, promotion,
I get full creative control.
full creative control of this new album they're working on, who would it be?
I think it would have to be two people, one personal and one commercial,
Okay.
for the sake of my future. Personally, I would Eminem.
All
I
right.
said personally.
Yeah.
That has nothing.
That's your go-to?
That has nothing to do with you, Jake.
Everything has to do with TikTok.
If you're not me, then fuck you.
How dare you quote me on my own show?
Damn.
So personally, Eminem. But for the sake of my portfolio and maybe discovery or people coming across, Drake. I think
I thought you were
if
going to say Kanye West, but Drake is also.
well, I'm not a Kanye fan.
Really?
Yeah, and Drake's a
Yeah.
little bit more palatable.
I like Drake.
Is it because,
but I
is
can
it because
understand.
Kanye West threatens you?
No, I can understand the value in Kanye.
For sure.
I mean, I would agree with you. I would say Kanye would be a good commercial choice, but I want to work on a project that I can also listen to,
And be pumped about.
and be motivated.
I'm shocked you didn't say Project Pat. He's one of the most relevant.
I think Crunchy Black would be a better
If those two got together and did an album,
Crunchy Pat.
Crunchy Pat.
the rap game's done.
Yeah.
Project
That's it.
Black. Oh, Project Black, actually.
That's-
Project Black might actually sound too cool for that
Actually,
project
yeah.
in general.
That's the Illmatic that we need today.
Yeah.
Crunchy Black, Project Pat.
Put that on
Juicy
TikTok.
J.
Tell all the kids.
Grafik will design it for free. You heard it here first. Have you seen Squid Games?
I have.
What would you do if you found yourself in that situation at the end of episode 1, right? When the doll thing that's turning red light, green light, but you were a midget.
Well, I would.
Would you try,
Of course.
or would you just say,
My question is my life identical to how it is now?
you've lived your life as a midget your entire life?
That's fine, but do I still have, like, all the accomplishments?
But I'd
Yeah,
still
yeah.
feel like a person.
Yeah.
You'd feel like it, sure.
I wouldn't go back. If I was living my life now, I wouldn't go back.
Okay.
If I was living the lives that they were living, constantly in debt,
Well, yeah.
constantly broke, sure.
That's the only way that you get there. So
Yeah.
you're you, but you're also somehow in crippling debt, and you're a midget.
So you're basically just saying, would you join Squid Game
Well,
if you were
you're
a little
already
person?
there. You're already there.
Okay, so now
but
what?
Once you see the first game starting, and
I'm playing it.
the first guy gets shot.
I'm gonna play it.
You're just okay. Okay.
I'm gonna stay out of everybody's way, and I'm gonna play it with, and I'm gonna win.
You're gonna like try to like run, but
I'll run.
woohoo.
I'll run.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd be
man,
harder
against
to
the- against
detect.
those
I
glass-
would be harder to detect because I'd
Yeah,
be
but
significantly
you know when those
shorter.
lights turn out and they start killing
Oh
people?
yeah, the midgets.
They can't catch me.
What do you mean? You're gonna get
You got
all
little
creepy?
I
feet.
can hide under the bed. I can
that's
climb
true.
on
They
shit.
were like knocking the fucking.
He's like going
bunkers
through the
over.
vents and shit.
I can hide. Yeah,
He's in the
How,
fucking.
I can-
how are you gonna get in the vents? You're gonna need some help.
Someone
Help.
will fucking throw him up there.
Throw me up.
Yeah, be friends with the dude with
yeah.
the snake tattoo.
But
and just,
also
like, have
too,
him
who's
chuck you
gonna
the
hurt the
money.
little person?
Everybody
Yeah,
there.
They hurt the old man.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Who's your favorite character on
They're
Squid
like,
Games?
fuck him.
My favorite character, the front man.
The main guy.
No. The front man. The guy with the black mask.
Oh, okay.
My favorite was the gay rich guy.
I'm already having fun.
Dude, I like how the
guy
this
that
is a
died on
Korean
his
show.
knees.
So they like
Oh.
they like super portrayed Americans as like fucking just pigs.
I read about that because it was so over the top, and if you read about it, like that's everybody's like main criticism is those guys.
I mean, it's
so
pretty
funny.
accurate.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, yeah.
But I guess in Korea, in Pyongyang,
Korea.
they portray Westerners as just disgusting, fat, capitalist pigs.
I mean, look at us.
Hey, baby.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, I forgot we're dealing with chiseled Graf now.
Look at him, he's buff.
Griff Graf, the chiseled man.
Who's your favorite character?
Shit. The main guy.
Main guy?
Even
Who's
though
the red hair? The
He
redhead?
lost all my
you
respect.
caught my drift, because I was going to say, like, even though he made that redheaded decision, that was like, at the end I was like, You know, you could have been a drunk and just shaved your mustache and all your facial hair off.
Oh, you didn't like that?
I did not like the redhead.
He looked like Didas. When he like he didn't shave for like a year, he's just.
You guys are familiar with David Cho, right?
Yeah, he looked like David Cho.
Throughout the show, it for some reason just reminded me of David Cho.
I could see that. When you off topic, when you get a chance, listen to David Cho on Joe Rogan. It's like one of the best
I
episodes
listened to it.
Rogan's ever done.
Listen to David Cho on Howard Stern.
When he's
I
like,
haven't done
when
that.
he's like in Kenya or whatever looking for
I
the,
told you I
the
listened to
dinosaur.
it.
Did you listen to it?
I watched it
Then
twice.
we don't need to talk about this anymore.
Stop talking about
Okay.
Well, the show's done.
well,
it.
Thank
Squid
you very
Game.
much.
Squidbillies.
Squid,
Well, I'll tell you who I did. not like.
Beetleborgs.
I didn't like the main guy because immediately once they got there, the dude with like the dragon or the snake on his face. Remember, he's like, "Oh, you're the fucking pickpocket girl," and
You didn't like that part?
I did like that part. But then like the snake guy's like, "I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass," and he's like, "Oh, we need help, we need help." It was just like he's just like screaming for help. He just immediately looked like a bitch. I didn't like the ending
I mean, I
either.
don't think he ever came off as a strong man. So
The ones that I did like, I liked Sang Woo, the friend, who just became a complete piece of shit toward the end.
what
The
piece
guy
of
with the glasses?
Yeah, who was like the pride of whatever city they were from.
Oh, he went to LSU. Oh.
And you could just like see his character just slowly building resentment towards
Yeah,
the main
he's
guy.
a lot of people's favorites.
Well, I mean, it was very good character.
He had the most
development.
character. Yeah,
The guy with the
character
glasses?
development. Yeah.
Sang Woo.
Well, I think he showed a lot of desperosity.
I called him Sang Chu, and somebody called me racist. Sorry, Sang Woo.
Oh, I didn't know any of their names at all.
I just remember Sang Woo because it sounds funny. Sang Woo.
How did you guys
That's
watch it?
racist.
Subtitles or English dubbed?
Why the fuck did you watch it dubbed?
I watched the whole thing dubbed.
I did
So-
too.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh my god.
I did both though. Then I went circle back and watched it again.
Okay,
Jake's
when
such a
Passion
fucking
Passion of
gatekeeper.
Christ came out,
Oh my god.
did you guys
Don't
watch?
gaslight
Did you
me.
watch that in with English dub or
Which one?
subtitles?
Which one?
Passion of Christ.
I actually knew the. I knew.
You knew
the
Arabic?
language. Arabic?
Yeah.
Arabic.
I think it was actually in Hebrew.
You know how to speak Hebrew?
You know
no,
Arab?
it was in the ancient. Fuck, I forget the name
was
of it.
Hebrew.
I used to know it. I used to know the name of the language that they spoke.
That
But
was Hebrew.
You know,
not
sounds
Hebrew.
like you don't, but
Yeah, I guess not. It's out of
Oh,
my...
yeah, you don't speak it. I've never seen The Passion of the Christ.
Really?
But when I watched Apocalypto, I watched it with subtitles.
Apocalypto is great.
I don't think
I
they
don't
have
think
a
I've seen
dubbed
that.
version of
Really?
that.
No one asked you. Your computer's not even open, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah,
You're
what
not
the
looking.
fuck?
You're not even looking at
Is the
anything.
audio even working on this one, Freddie?
We're not even recording, actually. I don't know. Were we supposed to start yet? Or?
Anyway, Squid Games was great. Obviously, the hype is worth it. It's definitely it's a really good show. Watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care.
So what's your theory on the red hair situation?
I think he was really trying to live it up. He was going to America.
You think
know,
that's what it represents?
I think their view on America is anything goes. So he's like, I'm going to America. I'm gonna spice it up. Plus, I get it. You know, he spent a year. Although I think, what's his name? Does anyone know? Lead character. You're a fucking bitch.
God damn it! Open your computer and look up this guy's name.
Yeah. I think if I were to win,
When was the last time you paid him?
Yesterday.
That's
True.
That's actually.
Do you still
accurate.
have the money that they gave you?
Yeah, give it back with interest.
I've actually spent it all on crack cocaine.
Yeah,
So.
well, what's new?
valid.
And transition surgeries.
Oh god,
How many transition surgeries have you had?
16 in the last 3 days.
keeps going back and forth.
Can't make up your mind.
Snip, snap, snip,
What
snap,
do you
snip, snap.
What do you do in that situation where it's like, you know, I don't know how the trans community works or whatever, but if you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be a woman.
I don't
now.
think you just wake up.
Yeah, that's very.
But-
that's
So they're
very-
born that way,
that's
right?
very ignorant.
Okay, so you're born a man, and then you're like, okay, but you're a woman or whatever, and then what? You
What
have
do you
your
mean or whatever.
you have
That's very dismissive.
then you have your surgery.
I don't like your tone.
While we're on this subject, though, I did want to talk about Dave Chappelle versus.
Okay, real quick. You have the surgery, right? Let's say you're born with a peepee.
penis.
Then you want to get rid of it.
With male genitalia.
Yeah. Then you
Okay.
want to get rid of it.
Okay.
What if you change your mind and want to go back to being?
well, because they can do the opposite.
No, because the thing is, when they do the opposite,
You sure know a lot about this, Freddie.
They do surgery on like the clit, and they make it bigger, make it into a penis.
Oh.
When they chop the
they
dick,
do?
they can't regrow your dick.
Yeah.
So once it's chopped, it's gone.
So
They can
you
put
just
a
have
fake
to be
one.
sure.
It's
that
like-
Yeah, they can put a fake one, but it's not the
1000%.
same.
Chopped
Yeah.
and loosed.
Because I saw something about Bruce Jenner wanted to go back to being a Bruce
I don't
Jenner.
think he ever had the.
I like how she
The
became.
dick surgery.
I like how she became a woman and became a lesbian. That's fucking hilarious. She has a girlfriend.
I always thought that was funny.
That
too.
is funny as shit to me.
Bruce Jenner,
Caitlyn Jenner. Don't dead name her.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Don't dead name her on the
Caitlyn.
show.
What do you mean?
Dead name
Caitlyn Jenner. He's still in a girl, or she's still in a girls?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
She,
Right.
who should have been governor of California before it was stolen from her
I agree.
Stop the
by
steal.
Gavin
Stop
Newsom.
the steal. Stop the steal.
I think it would have been dope to have Caitlyn Jenner as.
I would have.
As,
I would. I literally. I did vote for her on the show.
I would vote for Caitlyn as mayor.
Can you imagine what Huntington Beach would look like if that fucking happened?
That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious. I
It'd
would
be
go there
so
every day.
Everybody would be so confused. White power, but
Yeah.
trans white
We
power.
love Trump and Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh.
Jeez.
I like Caitlyn
Meet
Jenner.
me down at Sharky's. On this note, where are we at? Should we hit a commercial break?
Yes.
Where we at? What's the time frame?
30 minutes in.
Yeah, we'll hit a quick commercial. This episode's sponsored by the Spirit of Truth.
Spirit of Truth.
Spirit of Truth.
Spirit of Truth.
Hit the link. Boom.
They make a man offended toward and lay a snare. You know, they try to trip a nigga up like me, you know, cause I ain't following Whitey's rules. You know, speak to me. Are you laughing, biatch? You find it funny? You find it funny? Huh? Wait, you ain't called, you ain't hear me, huh? Get it again, okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. God Almighty, you know, ruler of heaven and earth and every goddamn thing in between. You understand me now?
Woo! Welcome back.
That was a good commercial.
Yes, the Spirit of Truth. If you don't believe it, call your priest.
I did not believe in God until I saw that commercial,
Yeah.
and now I do. I no longer think that God was a rapist or that he cucked his own stepfather with himself with that 13-year-old girl, Mary. I no longer believe that.
The
I
13-year-old
believe.
married girl?
I'm sorry?
The 13-year-old married child?
She was married, yeah. It's similar to Allah, who was married to Aaliyah. That was his favorite wife. He had numerous wives, which is totally okay in Islam. But Aaliyah was 6. And
in
you know, Muhammad was a stand-up guy. He waited until she was 9 to consummate the marriage. So
What a
He's
man.
doing his best.
What a good guy.
He's fighting his urges. I get it.
that's who they named Aaliyah after.
Which is ironic because she was 14 when R. Kelly married
We
her.
call him Robert on the show. He's a friend of the show.
He's a
Robert.
friend of the show. Speaking of which, we wanted to hop into. I wanted to hop into Dave Chappelle, the Netflix situation. What? We'll start since we have a guest. Graf, what are your thoughts?
On what?
The Dave Chappelle Netflix situation.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought it was hilarious. You know, I take to dark humor and, you know, jokes about reality. You know, I find that funnier. I think it's ridiculous when people start trying to have some sort of revolution or something, you know.
Yeah, can we put that video right here, Fred?
What's funny about Revolution to you?
Hold on,
The whole thing.
Let's
It's
put that video with the
ridiculous.
Free speech rights for all of you. Oh, look, there's such a fire. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. He's got a weapon. Oh, you want me to drop my weapon? Yes. Okay. And leave. There's my weapon.
And it's a weapon.
Oh yeah.
Put your weapon down, sir.
Yeah, just that the angry. I don't know what it was, but somebody just.
Yeah, I'll put that here for a little bit.
I think that there is a problem with, you know, I feel like they mean well, but they're going about it the wrong way.
Well,
They're
by
trying.
they,
they're-
you mean
by they, I mean them.
the alphabet people, as Social Chappelle puts it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it one they or many they?
I think it's many they, and I think it's
the official term
I think
is
it's one.
thems.
I think it's one, and
I
I
thought
think
it
it's
was
many.
the
I think
sheep.
one is all, and all is
The
one.
sheep.
I think, you know, everybody ultimately has a problem with something, but specifically that group, as it pertains to what they're doing with Dave Chappelle, I feel like they just want to come off like they stand for something, like they wake up in the morning and they're really about it, about, you know.
You're speaking very freely about this, and there's a trans person sitting right in front of you. I want you to look at
I'm
Freddie
actually currently
in
on
the eye.
the phone with my attorney, and I'm suing the
I
fuck
want
out
you
of
to
all three
look
of you.
him in the eye.
Aren't you going back to non-trans, or are you going back
He's
to trans?
non-binary. He's we don't know.
Yeah, I'll shoot to that. Yeah, we got a mailer with a packet of his liquid, and it was fluid. So,
Hey, to the fall. It's autumn, baby.
oh yeah.
So obesity October, baby. Boybin.
God, this tastes like plastic.
It's a chocolate drink.
It's a plastic chocolate. You couldn't get the real one.
I watched it. I don't think it was Chappelle's best. And I was telling my associate here that I feel like they knew that it wasn't that good, and they
I
needed
thought it was
to.
pretty good.
Well, you know, who knows what you know.
Only you know what you know, good sir.
I don't
They
know what
needed
it
to stir up some
Is
sort
that
of
what they
interest.
needed?
By they, I mean Netflix. So yes, because it's by far not Chappelle's best.
He doesn't give a fuck what you think.
I don't care.
He doesn't.
I don't care what he thinks. That I don't care.
He doesn't think about you
That's great.
the way that you're thinking about him right now.
God damn. Well, never.
Let's keep talking
I
about him.
retract my
I wonder what that
statement.
motherfucking Jacob Lauer was thinking.
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was asked what I thought about it, so I'm telling you my thoughts. I don't think that it was his best, and I think that Netflix recognized that. So they realized that if they talked about the trans thing a little bit, those people are very reactionary. They're going to be very upset, and they made a lot of noise about it. And that's why I watched it, because I didn't even know that he had a fucking special out until I saw all these fucking trans people with fucking purple hair screaming in the streets.
Well, those same people got rid of my team's coach,
Who's your team?
the Raiders.
That guy was saying some crazy shit.
What did he say?
And he's
I
got a
didn't hear
stupid
about
haircut.
this. I didn't hear about this. What did he say?
What's his name? John Drundle?
You
Bundle?
don't have
Who in the
shorts
fuck
on.
do you think you're talking about?
Dude, I don't give a shit about team sports. Give me combat sports or fuck off.
I don't give a shit about a fuck.
I don't give a shit about fucking shit.
Or a shit fuck.
Or a fuck. Last time I gave a fuck, I gave a shit.
I don't know. Shit the fuck.
Well, in case anyone was wondering, my opinion on.
Yo, what's your thoughts? Well, Dave
Dave
Chappelle's not thinking what he doesn't care about what Mel thinks.
Well, I just
Well,
thought.
well, hold on. Go ahead.
Thank you. I just thought that, he prefaced the show with, "Hey, this is going to be my last special." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Let's, hit me with it. I'm ready." And I was telling this to a buddy of mine recently, actually today.
Well, hold on. Go ahead.
Thank you. And so he goes and he's doing his thing, and then he starts talking about the trans situation, and he's talking about the trans situation, and he's talking about the trans situation, and then he keeps talking about the trans
It's like,
situation.
all right, dude.
And I'm like, all right, man, not. And my buddy corrected me because he was like, Dave Chappelle doesn't owe you a goddamn thing.
Actually, he owes me season 3 of Chappelle's show. So.
No, that's what I was going to. He proved that he can go to Africa, lose his mind, and come back and still make $1 million trillion.
In the words of Ice Cube, you want to go back to Africa? I'll stare at you.
Well, you stared at him. He made a bunch of money, and he came back, and he was like, "Listen, I don't owe you fucking shit. Thank you. We should be thankful that he's blessing
Wait,
us."
so are you guys are against Dave Chappelle?
I'm pro
I think he
Chappelle.
should be banned.
Oh, I'm pro Chappelle through and
He
through.
should be tried and executed in the street.
I wore my green jacket today to remind you of Chappelle. Remember he had a green jacket?
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
wore
yeah.
this today.
I don't remember that.
It just seems like you guys are really bashing Chappelle, almost like
I
you guys
love
are a
Chappelle.
couple of lesbians.
No, I was trying to get to my point of how much I love Chappelle.
It seems almost like you guys are a couple of queers.
What's wrong with being gay?
Nothing. It just seems like you guys are a couple of gay.
Well, what if it seems to me like you're trans? What do you have to say about that, Mister?
Can we just get a rainbow?
He's
I
drinking.
think it-
This is a grown ass man drinking a yoo-hoo.
Yeah, let's get a rainbow going across here.
There it
We
is.
love everybody.
Well, you're drinking alcohol, which alters your state of mind, which will then cause you to do things that otherwise you
We're all
wouldn't
a
do.
little gay. Anyway, I love Chappelle. I just don't think that this was his best.
Yeah, no, I thought if this is going to be your last hurrah for the Netflix specials,
Okay,
give me
but
that
how many
bird shot, buckshot, bird shot. Give me that. Like that.
How many times did Jay-Z retire and then come back?
Oh no.
Twice.
In
Okay.
my mind, Jay-Z retired once
Mm-hmm.
and he stopped making music. I haven't bought a Jay-Z record since the Black Album.
What
and
about
I put
Lil
that on
Wayne?
Everything.
Kingdom
I've
Come-
never bought a Lil Wayne album or even
No, I
listened
bought
to one.
Kingdom Come. That came out in 06.
But I'm
Nope,
saying it's
that's
like
good.
it's like
No,
it's like a
that
thing.
shit was important to me. I was like, Jay-Z's going out. He introduced me to Kanye West. I was like, it was so fucking
Dude,
special.
that was 2004.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't tell me you're retiring unless you're gonna retire.
But I think
It's a PR move.
Yeah, PR.
I
right.
was like 12.
Oh, then you fell for it.
And you don't
I
know about PR at 12?
I didn't know about PR.
Yeah,
I
why
thought-
not? You didn't know about marketing strategies?
I only knew PR. You said PR Puerto Ricans. That's all I know.
Puerto Rico, it's 2016.
That's what he meant. That was when he turned Puerto Rican.
I'm so
This just in, Jay-Z's
sick of
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rico. It's like, get some fucking electricity
It
and
was
some
such a
running water.
Puerto Rican thing for him to
Fucking
do.
Fuck off.
soak up the water with the towel.
You guys want to be
Trump
the
gave you.
you guys want to be the 51st state? Get some running water. Huh? Figure it out.
They're not running.
America's
water,
about
Paducah.
self-reliance.
Well, what do you
Yeah,
have to
they-
say about Flint?
I think those people should fucking move.
They have running water. It's just not very good.
Their local government sucks. Like, it's clearly not getting better. Like,
Damn.
just
But
get
is
the
that's
just
not
leave.
the solution though.
you
The
could light your
solution,
tap on
if
fire.
I lived in Flint, is even if I made no money, if I worked at a fucking McDonald's and made $8.50 an hour.
You worked at a McDonald's.
I did. But if I lived in Flint, I
Didn't
would
you work
save-
at Carl's Jr. too?
and Taco Bell? But it's not the point here.
That's neither here nor there, good sir.
If I lived in Flint and I knew for a fact, like,
And you worked
oh,
at Del Taco.
no, I did not.
No, I'm
and-
saying if you lived in Flint.
and I worked at Del Taco. I don't think they have
If you
Del Taco
lived in
Michigan.
Flint, you'd
That's
work
not
at,
part of their market.
You'd work at
What if
It's
you
not part of their
worked
What's
at a Stater
that,
Brothers?
You're not understanding my point. If you lived in Flint,
And
And
worked
worked at
at
Stater Brothers.
no.
Oh wait, there's none out there.
Alpha Beta.
Sigma. If
Circuit City.
Circuit fucking City, if you lived in Michigan, why?
And you worked
You
at
just
White,
don't like Eminem,
You
do
worked
you?
at White Castle.
This has nothing to
They
do with
have
Eminem.
White Castle.
This has
there.
nothing to do with Eminem. I'm just saying, if you live in Flint, you know that the fucking water is terrible quality.
You don't know that. Have you been there?
If you light this, if you put a lighter next to this water, it will catch on
Do you
fire.
believe everything that you read?
Obama was there and he did it. And he caught himself on fire. His brown suit caught on fire. Joe Biden was president for one day in 2008
Joe Biden
because
wasn't
Obama caught on
president.
fire. This is a true story. I read it on the Mervin's Wikipedia
Obama
page.
did not get caught on fire.
You don't know that.
Joe Budden didn't set Obama on fire.
I'm just saying. Why the fuck would you want to stay there? Get the fuck out. I don't feel bad for you at this point. Leave Flint.
Would
Leave
you lay-
Flint,
You know
Michigan.
how hard it is to pack up your family when you have close to nothing.
You know how hard
Where
it
are you
is
gonna
to
go?
let your family drink fucking brown, acidic, flammable tap water?
Not
Get the
very.
fuck out. Like, how much do you love your family? Figure it out.
Where are you gonna go though?
Literally anywhere else in the world. Literally anywhere. Go to fucking El Salvador. They have better tap water
I don't
than
think
Flint,
Jake
Michigan.
understands how travel works. I think you can just like pick up and like walk to El Salvador. Right
Okay,
now.
if I lived in Flint and I see, okay, COVID's happening. Oh, flight prices are really low. It's $50 to a flight to fucking San Salvador
and you
in El
got
Salvador.
$20 to your name, huh?
Then I work 4 more hours at the fucking Del Taco in Flint, and I bust my ass, and I fucking fly my ass down to San Salvador, and now I have drinkable tap water.
Is San Salvador a place?
It's the capital.
I don't think they have drinkable tap water in El Salvador.
Well, it's better than what they have in Flint. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
You guys
I think
riling
I'm
me up
parasites.
here
growing
for no
third
reason.
nipples.
There you go.
I think you're being absolutely ridiculous.
Is that what you think? Nobody paid you for your opinion here, my friend.
No, not yet.
Would you guys let 50 Cent date your mother?
Fuck. What?
Would you
I
let
don't
50,
think 50
Cent
Cent-
date your mother? It doesn't matter if he would or wouldn't. Would you let him?
How would your mom take to date?
My mom would fucking run to him and
I don't think
with
it
open
would be my
arms.
choice at all, really. Like, what would I do? Hey, 50, you could probably beat
If
my
50
ass.
Cent came, if 50 Cent showed up,
You would have a relationship similar to Ving Rhames and Baby Boy.
if 50 Cent showed up to my mom's house, my mom would be dating him by the end of that
Jody.
night.
Yeah, yeah, without a doubt. And Mom, I know you watch this, and I'm sorry, it's 50 Cent. What am I supposed to say?
Would you
hey
rather-
man, would you stop? And if he doesn't beat my ass, his security's gonna beat my ass.
Would you
So,
rather have your mom date 50 Cent or Ving Rhames and Baby Boy?
50 Cent? 50 Cent, because Ving Rhames and Baby Boy just got a prison, had no money. At least 50 Cent, but hey, stepdad, you know,
What are you doing, stepdad?
I want to build a boat.
Yeah, but your stepdad has an unhealthy obsession with you. And your stepdad's 50 Cent.
And getting the strap.
I mean, this is
Get the strap- get
the strap on.
This is all not previously discussed. You asked me one question.
Life
I'm
comes at you
answering it.
fast, Mel.
I'm answering the one question. I'd call him Papa Curtis.
Papa Curtis?
Papa Kurt.
Daddy Kurt.
What else
Not
you got?
Daddy.
I have a second rendition of the beloved game Fight or Fuck, where I give you a name and you tell me if you would fight them or fuck them.
Okay.
Graf, yeah, you can start off.
Okay.
First name on here, we have Dave Chappelle. Would you fight or fuck him?
God, this game sucks
I'd fight him.
so bad.
Okay.
It's all fight him. It's all gay shit.
I'd fuck him. He'd be screaming, "Ow!"
Oh, is it?
It's a lot of gay shit. I mean,
What's wrong with gay shit?
the audience.
What are you, a homophobe?
No, I'm not. But you know, this is season 1. I'm sorry, season 2, episode 1.
I mixed in plenty of females in here. Don't worry.
Okay, thank God. Dave Chappelle, I would fight him.
All right. What about?
Well, I'm a
Bridget?
straight male, so if it's fight or fuck, and you're asking me,
Classic cisgender privilege. Am I right?
It's basically like, I mean, some of these like might kill you. Some of these you won't want to like fight just because it's weird.
okay, got
So,
it, got
you
it.
know,
So it's just more like it doesn't end at Dave Chappelle.
Right? No.
Okay,
I've got
got
a
it.
list.
That's just the beginning.
Up next
Got
is
it, got
Bridget
it.
the midget. Would you fuck her or fight her?
Fuck her. Bridget the midget, why not?
Okay.
It's like having a human fleshlight. You know what I mean?
Put her in your pocket when you're done. Let it
No,
sleep.
but it's just like a fleshlight. You just grab on. You just.
I
have it do its
posted
thing.
something about Bridget the Midget. My uncle, Jason, sends me a picture of him with Bridget the Midget. I was like, what?
Spider,
yeah.
That's fucking
his
cool.
gang member uncle was with Bridget the midget.
Yeah. At a
You
strip
fuck her?
club.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I
Yeah,
hope so. For my
That's
titty.
hilarious.
Did he get her number? Can we get her?
I
to the
like.
party?
He's cool. I was cool with
My
him.
uncle?
Yeah, he's cool dude.
He's a nice guy. Bought a house in Riverside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was always cool with me.
He did not contact me, even though, that's
Was
what
he
I
the
do.
one? In
He doesn't
the,
care about you.
In
Yeah, I
the
know.
video with the bus,
I sold him a turtle.
yelling at people from Riverside.
Fuck River Ranch.
Yeah, is that the one? Is
No.
that him? Was that your
No,
uncle?
there was a random fucking video that I found either on TikTok or Instagram, and it's just this fucking stupid cholo who just got out of prison. He's sitting on a bus.
Can you talk into the mic?
Thanks. He's sitting on a bus,
I can hear you. Now.
Yeah.
and he's just saying, "Fuck River Ranch."
Put the mic in your mouth.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Let's get the good angle. Anyways, what about Lil B? Would you fight him or fuck him?
I'd fight him for sure.
I'd fight Lil B.
Fight.
Yeah? All right. What about Ricky from Trailer Park Boys?
Fuck him.
Is that the guy with Down syndrome?
No.
That's Bubbles.
Yeah, that's Bubbles.
That's right. That's right.
Ricky is the
Damn, Ricky would beat my ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
But I'm not gonna fuck him.
Well, he thought he was gay that one episode. Maybe I am gay.
Because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
What about Hillary Clinton? Would you fuck her or fight her?
Fighter.
I'd fuck Hillary.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
She'd fuck you though.
No, she wouldn't.
I don't think so.
No,
man.
she wouldn't. Not with me.
That's a power bitch.
Imagine that
And
face.
I'm a power nickel. And I'll power
That's
my
what
way
you
through
think.
it.
That's what you think, my friend. But she is probably.
If you don't do it right, she'll probably just have you killed.
Yeah. She will personally kill you.
If you don't do what she says, she'll probably just kill you.
She'll execute
So
you.
in a
herself.
way, you'd almost have to fight
So
her
I have
to
to fight her?
to protect yourself.
I mean, I'd beat her ass.
Okay. Well,
Beat them
shit.
cheeks.
I'd fight, then fuck her. I'm sorry, fuck, then fight.
You'd fight fucker. Gotcha. What about Bill Clinton?
I'd fight him.
Isn't he dying in Irvine right now?
Probably.
Is he really?
Yeah, he had like some weird like blood disease.
You guys want to go visit him real quick?
Yeah, so we can fucking spit on him.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
let's bring the camera to Bill Clinton's fucking
Hey, what's going on,
hospital
Bill? Oh, well,
bed. Hey, Bill, I brought a saxophone. You ready to lay it down?
Speaking of, what about Joe Biden?
Listen here, Jack.
I'd fuck Joe Biden.
I would
You'd fuck him? You'd fuck Joe
the
Biden?
shit out of Joe Biden.
Every guy that he's mentioned, you'd fuck.
Except for Hillary Clinton.
Graf, what would you do to
I
Joe
don't
Biden?
know what kind of podcast this is. Now.
What would you do to Joe Biden sexually?
fight?
No, but what would you do to him
You'd fight
sexually?
him sexually?
What would I do to him
I
sexually?
would come to fisticuffs.
BDSM,
Yeah.
Tie
bondage.
him up.
I would
Listen
just
here, Jack.
I would
Oh.
just hog tie him to the
Thank
from,
you, mistress.
from
Thank
the from the ceiling, and then I'd leave.
You just hog tie his like naked, saggy, white, soft body to the
I
ceiling.
would do that. I
ropes
don't remember
cutting
what it's
into
called,
his-
but that Japanese rope tie thing and from the ceiling.
It's like a
and-
bowl. It's like a bowl of cold oatmeal,
Yeah. But like stays together for some reason, and it's hanging from your ceiling
kind
now.
of drifting
Yeah.
apart.
Anyways, from Joe Biden to Joe Budden, would you guys fuck or fight him?
I'd fight Joe Biden. Joe Biden.
fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
Okay. All right. What about Marilyn Manson? With the titties. With the titties.
The old lady version.
30-year-old
the-
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, 30-year-old Marilyn Manson with the titties.
Still
Is,
fight.
is publicity involved in this?
Everyone will know. Yes.
Fight.
I'd fight Marilyn Manson.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. What about 50 Cent?
Fight.
Yeah, you're not. There's no women in these.
Hang on, they're coming.
Yeah.
Well, it
what
seems
about,
like you
what
don't-
about China from WWE?
Have you ever seen that video with X-Pac one night in
Oh,
China?
China, rest in peace, right?
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, what are we talking?
What about
Yeah, she-
Lita?
Lita's still alive
Is she still
I
alive?
don't remember her
I
too
liked
well.
I liked Lita.
with a thong. The thong. She always had the thong.
Oh really? Yeah, I
That
don't
was
know.
like her thing.
I don't know. I just thought I was just speaking in terms of like women
Why don't you
wrestlers
tell me about
during
the
that
time that you got kicked out of Villa Park High School?
I got in trouble at Villa Park High School for wearing a Raiders jersey,
Okay,
and that's it.
that's all that happened.
Here in
That's
Orange
it.
County,
Cool.
you can't wear Raiders jerseys at school.
At Villa, he told me this story. It was much funnier when he told it to me.
It's just like so long ago, and like I don't.
All right. Well, he was in trouble because he's wearing a Raiders jersey in high school.
I
and
also had a black book of graffiti in my locker, and
had
they
a-
went through my locker.
he had a black supremacist little black book. It had all these phone
They call him
numbers.
Shafiq Hussein.
Yeah, Huey Newton, his phone number was in there, and a lot of other black terrorists.
The puppitudes, brother, of the magnitude of the colonoscopy of the American race.
The
brother.
colonoscopy.
Listen, brother.
Okay. So Garrett was wearing this Raiders jersey, and apparently they viewed it as a gang color or some sort of gang attire. So they tell him to take it off.
So there was a list of things that you couldn't do. You couldn't shave your head. You couldn't wear certain sports teams.
It's like communist China, North Korea.
they were
perhaps.
just all red flags, which I mean, understandably so. But
Really?
Yeah.
It's America.
So
It's freedom of expression.
America.
You also have freedom of
is it though?
association.
Is it though?
Gang injunctions.
We're
is-
trying to cancel Dave Chappelle for something he said. The
not trying-
the Raiders
Well,
coach
that's-
just got
That's a private enterprise thing. When it's public, it's a little bit different.
so
So you're going to a public. It's a public school.
Okay.
Are gangs private or public entities? Is that how that works?
It's freedom of association. It's covered under the Fourth Amendment, my friend, and the First.
Yeah.
So gangs can associate if they want.
So you think freedom of speech is only valid in certain circumstances and
No,
not
it's always
cra-
valid. It's always valid. No, but
Not public.
they
not private.
that crowd that's trying to cancel Chappelle, they're not trying to use the government to cancel him. They're trying to cancel him and lose his money from his private contract with Netflix. I'm not saying I support that. I'm just saying that it's a
No,
different
Netflix
avenue.
learned their fucking lesson.
It's a
fucking,
different- it's a
fucking
different
remember
avenue.
when Netflix put out
What do you think is
Chappelle's show and put that shit out, and Chappelle was like, "Don't watch this," and then all of a sudden Chappelle got his rights back. Netflix learned their lesson, and that's why they're dying on this hill. They're gonna let all these fucking people leave because they're not gonna fuck with Dave Chappelle. He makes him too much money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Netflix isn't woke. You know, they're just rich.
there has to be a huge level of entitle. Hold on. There has to be a huge level of entitlement.
Hold
that
on.
These, that
Hold
these
on.
Go
Thanks. That these people must feel like they can just
Oh yeah.
walk out and threaten Netflix. Like
I'll
you
say
need
this.
me.
If you don't like what Netflix is doing and you work there,
quit.
leave. Go somewhere else.
Find a new job.
Yeah,
If-
go work
if
for
I-
fuck,
if-
Go
work for
somewhere where
Bing,
you
go
are
work for
appreciated.
Bing Video. Let's see where that
If I
takes
was
you.
working anywhere and I felt hostile aggression towards me,
I think some
would-
of them were using that as a general out. Like they were just
yeah,
waiting
didn't
for
you tell
that
us
thing.
someone was trying to get a raise out of this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bunch of crybaby bullshit. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like, when have you been able to, like, go to your employer and say, like, don't do that. We're going to strike. Whoa, we're fucking mad.
They'd say, all right,
You're fired. Get
You're
the
fired.
fuck
Go
out
ahead,
of here.
leave.
It's America.
You know how many people would love to work at Netflix?
Exactly. Those guys get fucking crazy
I
benefits.
think I think
The
about
pay's
this all the
amazing.
time. Hold on, stop talking. I think about this all the time. Where
and they get a free Netflix membership.
That's like 20
Below
bucks a
the
month.
influence graphics show.
Yeah, below the influence.
can we
with
change
Grafik.
the name of this show? I think about this all the time before I start complaining about my work. I mean, I'm happy now, but for a long time I'd complain about my work, and then I'd have to remind myself, like, you know, I live in Orange County. I live in California. I'm doing what I'm passionate about as a career. So what am I complaining about?
Yeah.
I feel like it's natural for people to find things to raise issues with.
Lil Wayne said it best. It's hard to know you're doing dope shit when you're doing dope
Lil
shit.
Wayne said that?
I'm getting that tattooed on my neck.
Say that again. What'd you say?
It's hard to know, and not even hard to know, but it's hard to know recognize and appreciate when you're doing dope shit when you're doing it, because you're doing it. You know, you
Well, I
see
think
the
people just
project-
always want more.
Oh, people
right?
are always going to want more.
Right.
But as far as, like, you know, projects, you're working on a project from beginning to end, you see that project go from a baby to, you know, college graduate.
Project Pat.
You see Project
Black.
Pat do his thing.
I think that's partially me with like these video editing because I watched the show maybe 8 times, 9 times by the time it's like up. So by the time it's up on YouTube, like I don't even want to watch it. I've seen
Exactly,
it
because
every
it's-
single.
So
detail.
these people that are walking out of the Chappelle show, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, show.
The people that are walking out of Netflix, do you think that some of them felt like they have capped out in their position there at Netflix and that they have no more room to grow? So they're taking this as a moment. Hold on, before you start saying whatever the fuck you're about to say, where they're like, I'm not going to advance. I'm not going to become an executive here. I'm stuck in this low part of the.
Where
hold
are
on
they
a
going to
second.
go?
I think,
Fuck off. Fuck you. Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go?
Hulu.
Also, too, what do you think that does for their resume, their portfolio? What does
how
that
did-
look like? What's
how
their
did
next
the-
job?
How did your tenure at Netflix end?
Yeah, I got
Oh, you
mad.
quit?
I couldn't take a joke, so I walked out.
I was mad at Dave Chappelle, so I quit.
I just think it's a bad look. I think those people have something. There's something that the LGBT people have to stand up for, but I think they're going about it the wrong way.
What?
You missed a lot of letters there, bud.
yeah, but that's how it kind of started.
LGBT. Well, I feel like I'm gonna stutter over LGBTQ.
You got to put the plus in the Q, then the minus.
LGBTQ plus people. I feel like there is.
There's an A in there too now.
For what?
Anonymous.
Asexual? Anonymous? Is that
Pansexual?
anonymous? Is that a...
Automotive.
Is that right?
Car fuckers.
They do have something great to stand up for, but they're going about it all wrong.
You're going to tell me that I can't just kick and scream and make things that I want happen like that?
Yes.
It's been happening.
I mean, you can't cancel Netflix's biggest fish.
What are you going to do, cancel Netflix? Like, you fucking retarded? It's just not going to happen.
I wanted to talk about, have you guys seen Kanye's new mask?
Yeah, what the
The
fuck
white
is
woman?
going on?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Yeah, can we put a picture of Kanye's new mask right
Didn't
here?
he rename himself too?
Yeah, he's Ye now.
Yeah.
We can't even call him
He's
Kanye.
doing the Diddy thing.
Yeah, which is fine. It's like, whatever. All right, cool. Oh, you're so crazy. Like, I don't know who Diddy / Puff Daddy / Puffy / now he goes by Love. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Phase on Love?
Nobody knows that.
Diddy goes by Love now. That's his new name. He legally had his name changed to Love.
When you have as much money as they have, you could do whatever you
Freddie.
want.
Ditto.
Please.
If I had
you know what?
Kanye or P Diddy's money, I'd change my name too.
I changed my name to fucking
What would you change your name to?
Fart Function.
Fart function.
What would I change my name to? That's a good question.
Tell us right now.
Greta.
Chandler.
Graphics.
Graphics. Forgot about that.
I don't. I didn't forget.
Well, you live in 2009.
Good one.
Okay.
Very funny. You're very humorous. Thank you for bringing me 3 beers when I asked for 2.
What kind of beer is that?
This is a smooth, deep...
Is it good?
Yeah.
I don't drink, but I'll try it.
Yeah, all right. There we go. Thank you, Freddie.
Yeah, I know.
I don't drink, but for the sake of this show and having me on as your first guest for for season 2,
I've been fucking up too.
I'll bend the rules a little bit.
Oh. Well, we got another commercial here.
No, we don't.
Yeah. No, and this one's a good one. This one I made.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
That is a goddamn delicious beer.
Tasty, right?
30 years, 30% off. Buy my bikes.
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 30 years, 30% off. Buy my bikes. 30 years, same owner, me. That's the 5 freeway, Camino Capistrano. Buy my bikes.
All right, and we're back from commercial number 2 to season 2, episode 1. Bitch.
Our audience doesn't like it when you call them bitch. Also, we have to re-record our voicemail because we're still getting people getting upset about that. So
Do we have anything new?
no, but we should talk. We should re-record something.
Do we have anything new since the...
Yes, we do.
Let's get some voicemail going.
It's very confusing. I don't know what this is. It's
Okay.
only one, and it's fucking this.
Is a crime being committed?
I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad or
Yeah, we should probably...
meant for us or not, but it sounds
I
like
think
she's
that might have
laughing.
been meant for the cops.
Yeah, well, I don't know if she's crying or laughing.
Jeez, and that was like a week ago. And by the time this episode comes out, that'll be like 5 weeks ago.
We'll hear about it in the news by then,
Was that Gabby Petito?
Who'd they find today? David Duchovny? Whose remains were found?
Laundry, the main guy.
Brian Laundrie.
Brian
They
Laundry.
found him?
Yeah,
They found
he's
his
dead.
remains. He's dead.
Okay.
They also
I
found 9
hope
bodies.
they find the killer.
They also found 9 bodies
I
throughout the
told you.
investigation.
I guess I did not because that episode doesn't exist. But on an episode that we did that doesn't exist, I
Check
did say that there may have been another man, and I said this at the beginning of the case.
So how would that explain Brian Laundrie coming home and then leaving again?
Because
think he killed
the
him.
other
He was being
man,
followed.
the other man hunted him down and killed him in the Everglades.
I don't.
Shit. You think that's what happened? You
That's all,
think
that's all that makes sense.
I mean, but why would Brian... Okay. So, you're out camping with your girl. She gets killed by another guy. your immediate response is to go home and say,
No. I
gotta go to the
I
woods.
think that she screwed around on him. He got mad and killed her and killed the other guy because they found someone else. And then the guy that he killed, after he killed the guy and the girl, there was another guy that he forgot to kill, and then he came back, and then that guy was following him. So then
there was
when he
another guy.
there was because she was screwing around probably with two guys.
Wow.
And he killed one of them, and there
What
was
a bitch.
there was
This is
another
Gabby
guy.
Petito that you're talking about.
Is that who it is?
Petito.
What are we talking about?
Gabby
Petito.
Petito.
So what did they say? How did he die? We don't know yet.
They haven't said it yet. They just found him today.
They just found his remains.
Where'd they
today.
find him?
How did they find him? What was he doing? What was his
He
body
was
doing?
dead. He was decomposing.
How long did they say?
No. Very limited information. So we're gonna go
If
right.
when you die, right? Let's just say you die in the forest, right?
Carlton Reserve.
How long before your like skin and everything is gone and you're just a skeleton? How long do you
I
think
think
it takes?
a minute. I think it does take a minute.
So when they found him, he was just fully skinned,
I don't know.
right?
I don't
He'd
think
have
so.
to be.
I mean, because he went out there like a month ago.
Yeah, he's been out there for a while. I mean, if he did kill Petito, if he killed her, he definitely should have just killed himself. And apparently he loved the Everglades, so I guess he just wanted to die out there.
Everblades.
Who know how he killed himself?
So yeah, that might be the thing. That might be he killed her and then
He
went out and
definitely
killed himself.
he knew that it was a rat. He knew as soon as he was caught, he was fucking done.
Yeah, I think killing her, he did it like in blind rage or whatever. But
you
when
know,
he
there's
came to
going to
his
be a
senses,
documentary about it that's going to tell us all about it in like a year.
Yeah.
It'll be on
there'll be
Netflix.
like a Lifetime show about it.
No, it'll be on Netflix. No, Netflix.
Yeah.
Fuck Lifetime. Netflix is on their shit now.
Yeah, they took over.
I mean, they put out a Firefest documentary like 3 days after it happened.
There will be a
As it was happening,
lifetime. There will be a Lifetime show. That's what I said.
Yeah, but nobody.
No,
watches
I
cable.
said.
I heard
said,
what you said, but just nobody cares.
I said there'll be a Lifetime show
Are you going to watch it?
if it's on Lifetime.
You're gonna watch it with your mom.
I'll watch it with your mom.
Oh.
Speaking of each other's family, would you fight or fuck each other's grandmothers?
What? Whose grandma am I fighting or fucking?
You could choose.
My grandma's dead, so fuck you.
Yeah, my grandma's sick
My
in the hospital.
my
Close
own
her.
in
grandma
their- in
or
their prime.
or theirs.
In their primes.
My own grandma or theirs.
You can choose one of theirs in their prime.
Freddie.
Well,
Next
no,
question.
no on this one.
in their prime,
What
I'd have to see
about
them.
the chick who peed in a cup at Disneyland?
What?
I'd do some things. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh. Well, it doesn't make
Okay,
sense.
so
if he's never seen it.
chick peed in a cup.
And then she was getting kicked out.
Sir,
by
don't
security.
justify me, sir.
And then she was
Some
trying to
ignorant-
justify why she
Some
peed in a
ignorant
cup.
Mexican chick peed in a cup because she says that she commutes from Riverside to LA or some shit.
Is this one of the type of people that boycotted against Dave Chappelle?
I could see that.
Probably.
Maybe.
I think
Unknowingly.
it's a type of person.
Yeah, just an idiot. It's people that should have
I
been
would hate
killed
fuck her.
off.
Yeah.
I'd fuck her in an angry way.
Really?
But
I might put my foot on her face.
Well, we've got some amazing fan-submitted questions today. This one, I think, was directed towards you.
Okay.
Do you like Starbucks?
I love Starbucks.
That's a great answer.
I don't drink Starbucks.
I like Coffee Bean if I have the choice.
I don't like coffee bean. It's not good.
It's actually much better.
It's
than
not
Starbucks.
good.
Okay. How do you drink your coffee though?
However I want.
Okay. Well, how do you typically drink it?
I mix
the
it
way
up.
he makes it.
I mix it up.
Yeah.
I mix it up. Sometimes I drink it hot. Sometimes I drink it cold.
Jake likes his men and he likes his coffee.
Yeah, black and strong.
Hot, black, and strong.
I forgot the hot part, but yeah. I don't like when they
You
cold.
don't have very high standards. It's understandable.
What does that mean?
Your taste is a little bit different, bud.
You guys don't like hot black coffee?
You like it bitter.
No,
do
I
like-
don't. I like my coffee like I like my women. Very,
Underage?
no.
Young, frothy.
Aged perfectly. Medium temperament.
Temperament.
Hispanic.
It's not Hispanic.
I like my coffee Mexican.
Can I get the Mexican beans? Oh, hey. Mexican beans. And it all comes full circle.
What comes full circle?
Say full circle.
Full circle.
There it is.
What?
All right, next question.
Okay, so I asked,
you like Starbucks?
what pisses you off? And somebody said, electric cars only, ban all gas cars. How do you feel about that?
Which one? What pisses me off?
I mean, that's what I asked them. Like, what is pissing you off right now?
Oh, got it.
And
And
this
then
guy
they
just
said electric cars.
only, ban all gas cars.
He said that?
Yeah.
That gas cars piss him off?
Yeah, ban
I
all
would,
gas
I would
cars.
say go have sex. And that doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, I'm with DeLorian on that
I don't
one.
understand.
I'm with DeLorian.
Go have sex and then you're like, who cares?
Just go do something else other than what you're doing currently.
Why don't you go kill yourself? That's my response. Why don't you
not
take an electric car and shove it up your own ass?
This is
What
the kind
else?
of person that doesn't enjoy life.
Yeah, this guy.
Just trying to find things to,
To hate.
not like, yeah.
Somebody said, I saw a cloud that looked like a middle finger, and I took that as a sign from God.
Well, if you
No,
believe
that
in
was
God,
that was a sign from God. That was a sign from us.
I don't
Yeah.
think
We
God
said
is
go fuck
playing
yourself.
with the clouds.
Yeah, no, we have a cloud machine. We're
head-
really
head
tight
in the
with
clouds.
I'm telling you.
Hey,
we're really
fuck
tight
off.
with the government, and we have a cloud machine, and we can move clouds. And that was just us doing promotion. So
Look for the dick one next time.
yeah, look for the dick into Freddy's mouth.
Yes. What?
All right. Let's see here. One of them just says, I'm broke.
Well, hey, listen, you need to get
Did they
your money
leave their
in.
Cash App or their Venmo?
No.
That's probably why they're broke.
That's probably why they're broke. You ask and you shall receive.
Yep.
All right, I have a question.
Okay.
What's more dangerous? People addicted to drugs or people who used to be addicted to drugs but who are now addicted to Christ?
What's more dangerous?
Yeah.
In what respect?
And any respect you think of the word dangerous.
Somebody hooked on meth compared to somebody in a Food for Less parking lot wearing a burgundy shirt asking you for
Well,
money
I
in
wouldn't-
exchange for pixie sticks.
I would.
Who's more dangerous?
Hey, listen, dog. I used to be down and
Well,
out.
I think there's danger in both of those because I think neither can be trusted.
Dusted and disgusted. Bitches can't be trusted. You know the rules.
We love you, God.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think that probably somebody currently on meth.
Yeah, because they would, you know,
Because the other...
that's
the,
the obvious choice.
But
That's
the
the
thing,
obvious choice.
yeah, but they are blunt about what they're like. It's obvious what their problem is.
I think danger and destruction are two different things. What's more destructive and what's more dangerous? I think
Well, meth.
dangerous is the meth. Destructive,
Meth.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the one who's overly about Jesus because he's going to be everything about it and fuck his family.
Okay,
like,
so which is
ignore everything else.
which is the one you would least like around your house?
oh, somebody that's
Somebody on
addicted to
meth.
Jesus. Yeah. I don't want
The
that
meth.
fucking guy around my house.
The meth. I can fucking
Hey,
ignore this
I'm
guy.
wearing this fucking burgundy shirt. Hey, give me $5 for a fucking pixie stick.
$5.
Get the fuck out of here. Give me the guy on meth.
Yeah, but the guy
and
you're
I'll
talking-
I'll use a laser pointer.
the
I'll
guy-
keep him occupied.
The guy you're talking about that's selling pixie sticks is also on meth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he's not supposed to be.
He's like on meth, but also a
He's
firm
hiding it.
believer in Christ.
Yeah. Like, never mind.
So it's a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
It's like buy this pixie stick so you get in good graces with God, but also feed my meth addiction.
I remember I was broke as shit, and I was approached by two women wearing the burgundy shirts, and they asked me for money.
Are you talking about the gang that
No, I'm
Okay.
talking. No, the burgundy shirts. It's
the
I don't-
polo?
No, this may just be an Orange County exclusive thing. I think it's like a church or something.
yeah,
normally wear
no,
all
So-
white.
well,
there's
CV.
there's something.
The junior high
No,
wears
no, they had a
burgundy.
burgundy
No,
college
these,
shirt.
Yeah, these are people that used to be
Yeah,
hooked.
the polo, the collared shirt.
Yeah.
No, God. These are people that used to be hooked on drugs, primarily meth, mostly.
It's a
Mexican.
church program.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they show up. They like walk around parking lots. They're like, "Hey, no." They try to tell you their story real quick.
Like they just got out of juvie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or jail.
Or
There's
jail.
some very older
Right.
people doing this.
Hey, you're 43 years old. What do you mean you just got a
Guys like,
juvie?
hey, I just got off drugs, but like, I found Christ, and like, would you like to buy some pixie sticks? And they
Well, I
ask you for
mean,
money.
but they're hustling for it.
Get the fuck out of my face. I'm buying groceries. If I stop at a Marshall's and I just want to buy some undershirts or something,
Have you ever been down bad?
you know that I have.
Okay. Have you ever been in a situation where you had nowhere to turn?
Yes.
And how did you get out of that? I
By
think the
busting
message.
my ass.
I think the message that you should push is how you managed to do it.
By shutting the fuck up, keeping my head down, and working hard.
So instead of scolding these people, why don't you educate them?
Because they're hooked on fucking meth and their brain's all fucking. It needs to be rewired. They're done.
In his defense, it was my question.
They're done. It's like, that's great. Go hustle. Go sell your Pixie Sticks. But don't fuck with me. Don't bother me. I don't want to hear that shit. You had your chance at life. You literally won the lottery of life. You were born in America, in Orange County, and you fucked that up. What are you doing?
Hi-ho silver. You know, that's
So
what I
do you
said.
think? Here's my thing.
What's your thing?
I don't think you've ever been enabled. And I feel like you've been given the chance to figure that out.
The chance.
Like you've managed to figure out your mentality because you haven't been enabled. And I feel like a lot of these people culturally and in the way that their upbringing, their surrounding, I feel like they are enabled. Are you okay?
He's dancing.
Mel's having a dance party. Don't worry about him. There's music going on.
The tone of my voice is
Talking to me, I'm wrong.
making them
I
dance.
see what you're saying. I just think anybody can do it. Just like look at your fucking surroundings. I grew up around a bunch of fucking idiots. Strangely, I'm the smartest person.
Well, you're educated too.
I'm not educated.
No, but you've taken the time to educate yourself.
Maybe so, but it doesn't
Your
matter.
perspective is different.
Anybody can fucking do this. This is not like fucking special knowledge that
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think anybody can, because if anybody can, everybody would.
well, I'm just saying that, some of these people are fucking retards. And, you gotta do what you gotta do. Bust your ass, work hard. You can do whatever the fuck you
I'm
want.
trying to
with your life.
argue with you, and you're not picking up the cue.
What's the cue?
We have to go back and forth. We have to argue.
Hot and spicy.
What's your favorite color?
Burgundy.
Mine's orange.
I think we might have to
mine
settle
is
this
burnt
outside.
Oh, no. Brown?
Burnt umber.
Burnt orange, yeah.
Burnt orange.
Right in between the two of you. So hey. But
I hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah. I mean,
I hear what you're saying.
you live in America. It's opportunity. Orange County.
I can't.
But not everybody has the willingness, passion, and drive to follow that opportunity or to understand.
And if that's not the case, then hey, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I compare myself to.
There's two mice in the bucket.
I have a question. What bothers you more? A homeless person, a bum, right? That is just sleeps on the street, doesn't do anything. He comes up to you and asks for some change, or somebody that's in a type of a program that's trying to, organize something and is offering something in exchange.
very fair point. No,
Jake would be like, both of you, fuck off.
yes,
Because on one hand, you have a person that's
not me,
offering
fuck you.
offering an exchange.
So no.
Look, if I was down bad, right, and I had no money, which I've been in that situation before. If it got to a point where it was like a real problem and I had nowhere to go. Fortunately, I have family that isn't going to let me be homeless, but not everybody has that option. If I was in that circumstance and my next move would to then become homeless, I would go door to door at least and offer a car wash service, or let me mow your lawn. Let me do something.
No, that's a very good point. No, I definitely respect those people more. They are trying, as opposed to somebody just fucking begging for money.
Right.
It's a good point.
So that's where I was coming from, because your radical stance on that is how I feel about people that don't make an effort.
Mel,
We're having a good time, man.
rocking out.
Oh, I'm getting radical.
Let's get rad.
It's a good point. Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you
Change
got to
takes
do what you
time.
got to do.
Yeah.
And if you don't do what you do, you don't do it.
And that's how it doesn't get done.
Mel, what else you got for us? You got anything else for us tonight?
I think it's time to
I
wrap
think
it
this
up.
is a really good episode, guys.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, I think that. And typically what I think is correct.
This guy, he draws on walls or he does something. Great guy. He is a artist, former Steve Wilkos
Self-proclaimed.
Security
bodyguard, self-proclaimed
bodyguard on Steve Wilkos.
General mover and shaker.
He moves it, he shakes it, he'll twerk for you for $15 on Cameo. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of the evening, Grafik,
The
Griff
ruler.
Graf, Garrett, Arreguin.
That's right. It's exotic.
Yeah.
They used to call him Garrett Exotic before Joe was around.
Joe Biden? Before
Joe Biden.
Referring to Joe Exotic. No. Freddie, do you have anything to close out the show with? Anything entertaining or funny? Because you haven't added anything to this show whatsoever tonight.
Go fuck yourself.
Perfect.
That's what you got.
Well, you guys all have a good night. You get home safe.
Season 2. Keep watching. Subscribe to the fucking channel. Fucking like us on Facebook and fucking Instagram and on YouTube. And if you don't, I want you to die a terrible, slow, miserable death. Yeah.
BTI.
Big up to you.